my... Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because today is the update to my year-long Project Pan 2020. If you're unaware of what Project Panning is, it's super fun and satisfying. It's where you choose products from your life that maybe is something that you happen to collect a lot of, or maybe something that's getting a little old and you just want to try and use it up before it expires, or perhaps to allow yourself to buy more. And it is, I do find it super fun, and it's honestly the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I love panning so much. So I do have some really good updates that I am excited to share with you guys. So let's get right into it. As usual, I will start with makeup because I know that is what people are usually interested in more than skincare and body care and stuff. At least I know I am when I watch other people's updates. So we'll get into that first. First, let's talk about this primer from Wet n Wild. This is their matte one. I do find that I still struggle to work on this. I tend to forget to use it, usually because when I'm applying a base product, it's right after my sunscreen, which is a perfect primer. So I've only tended to use this when I'm putting my makeup on later in the day, and I realized, oh, hey, I could use this. But I did manage to use up a little bit. I used up 2 grams of product, and it doesn't feel, yeah, I don't know. I know I can finish this probably in a few months. I'm saying that not really knowing how much is in there, so anyhow, I had progress on it. Next, I have my little Yensa BC foundation. You know, I have been faithfully using this every single time I do my makeup, and pretty much every video, and yeah, actually every video I've done, I have been wearing this, trying to use it, and I'm just so light-handed. Like, I don't like the full coverage look, and if you apply enough of this, it really does cover pretty well. So I don't need very much of this, so I'm still not done with this little sucker. But I did use up 2 grams of product, and it is nice. I'm just looking forward to getting into something else that I have. So I will continue using this though until it is gone. You guys, I'm so proud of my progress on my Coty Airspun. I kind of had a feeling that when I weighed it again, that it would show the exact same weight, because that's what it had done the first time. And I do faithfully use some powder every day, usually like my T-zone and around my nose. Weighing it, it showed that I used 3 grams of product. I was so excited about that. Although, you know, this is so big, I think this will take me at least a year, if not going into next year. I probably should start marking it here on the side. I have a feeling that that won't show much progress. Even though I do use it every day, it's not like I'm smothering my face in powder and I don't bake or anything. But maybe I'll start doing that to see if we can start seeing it more visually that way. But I am excited to say I used up 3 grams of this. Here's where we come to my first empty. I used up my e.l.f. Matte Magic Mist and Set, and I figured I would. I have found that I really enjoy setting sprays. In fact, before I started watching YouTube last year, I didn't know this was a thing. Like, when people would talk about face mists, I'd be kind of, you know, whatever, like, that sounds unpleasant. I don't generally like a wet face myself, but I really like using a spray after powder. I think it's just part of it's a lovely makeup ritual. I really like doing it at the end. It's lovely. So yes, I did go through this and I started another one. I rolled in my Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. When I started it probably in the middle of the month of February, it was right here, and I'm already down to here. And I don't feel like I'm going overboard with this. This is just, for some reason, I'm going through it quickly. So I will definitely finish this up in March and start another one. I'm excited for that update. Morphe eye primer. So, you know, when I went to buy an eye primer, I don't know if I told you this guys the story or not, back last year when I went to buy one, I did not know what to buy, and I hadn't really seen a whole lot of videos yet on good eye primers or anything. So I asked the girl at Ulta, and I was just gonna buy like a really cheap Essence one because I didn't know what to do. She's like, oh no, you should definitely get the Morphe one. And now I'm regretting it because it does keep my eyeshadow from creasing, but I have found that sometimes I feel like my eyes look like they have a lot of texture on them. And I don't know if that's because of this or the certain eyeshadow formula I'm using. Sometimes I feel like they look really crepey. Like, if I set this with powder, like a lot of times I see people, you know, they put on their eyeshadow primer, then they go in with powder and really set it down to make it. If I do that with this, holy moly, creepy eyes. And I don't think I'm using an excessive amount of powder to set. So I don't know if it's this or just the way my eyes are kind of saggy anyway with my hooded eyes, that's why it looks so crepey and icky. But when I use this, I have to just really not set it and let it dry and then go in with my eyeshadow. But it does work to keep it from not creasing, so that's a plus. But I have a feeling this is gonna take me forever to use. It says I've only used up 1 gram of product. even though I use it every time I do my eyeshadow, and it's definitely still up here. So this will take me quite a while to get through. My beautiful Revlon lip gloss, I am down to here. It's kind of hard to measure exactly how much I went through. I didn't really log all the times I used it just because it's what I keep in my purse, which means that I'm swiping it on all day long. But you can see that, I mean, I was kind of scraping the sides up here to see where exactly it's sitting on the bottom, and it's about right there. Measuring it, it says I only used up 1 gram of product, so I don't know. I'll keep chugging away at this. I don't imagine this will take me too long. It's kind of the same situation with my concealer. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer in the shade 005 Light Natural. I use this almost every day. I use it to cover blemishes. I definitely don't do the whole under eye thing. I really get crepey looking when I do that. I have yet to find one that doesn't do that for me, although, you know, I haven't tried a lot of concealers. But this one, it kind of looks exactly the same, even though I have been using it basically every day. And even though it's clinging to the sides, when you try and look down in there, it is just kind of just sitting on the bottom. But weighing it, it says it's exactly the same. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I can finish this up before too long, but I'll keep working on it. Next up, we have my Illamasqua eye pencil in the shade Honor. Last time I was up here and now I'm down to there. So I used up a good ½ inch of product. I'm happy. I do use this every single day to tightline. I really hate it in my waterline. I feel like it looks chunky and gross, but it works fine for tightlining. But looking at how much is left, there's definitely several months worth of work to go, but it's okay. I'm enjoying it. Next, let's talk about a hair product. This is the Aveda Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. If I use too much of this, my hair gets really greasy and weighed down. I use probably maybe a dime-sized amount every time I wash my hair, and I use it like a leave-in conditioner. So despite using it very often, it's still pretty hefty. There's a lot of product left in there. And when I weighed it, it says I've used up 3 grams of product, which to me is not that much. This is gonna take me a little bit to go through, but it's been pleasant so far. I just have to be careful with how much I use. I have made great progress on this. This is the Human Plus Kind Skincare with a Conscience Body Souffle. It doesn't have my favorite scent. It's not unpleasant. It's just kind of like a light, fresh, cucumbery smell, which in the past, I think that might have been more up my alley. Lately, I want like a really sweet, decadent smell. But I've been using this almost every night and definitely after a shower. I finally have been getting affected by the winter dry skin blues, so I have been using this very often. I've actually used up 58 grams of this. I mean, lotion is heavy, so that would definitely show in weight, but this was brand new when I started, and I think it's probably close down to here now. So yeah, it's going well. Here we have my next empty. I finished off my Tula Probiotic Skincare Kefir Replenishing Cleansing Oil. I really like this for general skin cleansing and removed makeup and sunscreen. Well, it was not my favorite for removing mascara and eyeliner. I usually had to go in afterwards with like a warm cloth and kind of hold it on like a hot compress and gently try to get the rest of it off. But I've honestly found that with a lot of cleansing balms. But I was happy to finish that off, and I started another one. I was eagerly waiting to get started on this. This is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is really, really popular, and I can see why. It comes with a nice little scoop, so you don't have to stick your fingers in there. You can see it's a light green. It's got a really pleasant lime smell. Oh yeah, I just love that. And when I started this, there was just 1 scoop taken out of it. I had just tried it one time and then put it away to try and use up some other stuff first. But I'm excited to be using this, and I really, really like it. In the short amount of time that I have been using this, I have used up 6 grams of product. This is the sunscreen I'm working on. This is the La Roche-Posay and Philios 30. I use this pretty much every day, and I have used up about 8 grams of product. I can see it's getting down in there, so that's exciting. All right, this nasty little Wish exfoliating foot mask, I've decided I really hate it. I didn't use it at all this month. I'm probably gonna take this out when we do a refresh. We are allowing ourselves a quarterly refresh in this collaborative project where you can take things out and add different things in. This is definitely getting taken out at the refresh. I mean, maybe I'll try and force myself to use it in the next month or so, but we'll see. Next up, we have this mask from Innisfree. This is the Pore Clearing Clay Mask with Super Volcanic Clusters. This is lasting a lot longer than I expected it to. You can see this getting way down deep in there. It's not like there was that much in there, but I feel like this particular clay mask, you don't need very much. It really spreads out It's a thick formula, so you get just a little bit and it goes quite a long way. And I've been enjoying using it. I've used up 3 grams of product. Here's another empty. Woo! I used up this LMS Papaya Enzyme Peel. I really, really liked this. It's very much a gentle, like it says enzyme peel, and that sounds scary, but it's like a really thick lotion that you just leave on your face for 10 minutes and then wash off. I felt like it was a very gentle formula and I highly enjoyed using it. Now that I'm done with this though, I think I'm gonna try and work on some of my sheet masks. I think it's a reasonable goal to try and just do 1 a week. So once the LMS was gone, I did start working on some. I used one from Karuna. This was the hydrating face mask. I really liked this one. It like made my skin really just plump and moisturized looking. It was very nice. And I used an eye mask from Black. These are also really nice. Still working on my, whoa, I just totally threw this. The cap rolled under the couch. I'm gonna have to go fish it out after this video's over. But this is the Shiseido Ibuki Refining Moisturizer. I love this stuff. I say that every time. I've been very sad because I can feel it getting lighter and lighter and lighter. There's definitely not much in there. I used up 11 grams of product last month. The eye cream I've been using, this is the 111 Skin Space Defense Bright Eye Lift Gel. I use it every morning and every night, and I used up 3 grams of product. All right, guys, that is my update. I was super excited about those empties. It's fun rolling in something new. Let me know down below, are you guys working on a project pan? I love to watch them. Let me know, and if you do, I'll definitely go check out your video. I hope your project pan is going strong. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really, really appreciate it. If you've not done so, please like and subscribe. I look forward to updating you next month on this project. We'll see you next time. Bye!